Hello Leo and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. We have the Empress has come out for you. Libra, Taurus, Venus, Pisces, beautiful. So yeah, lovely energy coming out for you Leo as a first up. This is your fortnightly reading for October the 1st through to the 15th. So we are in Libra season and you are crowned by Empress who's ruled by Venus, which is the ruler of Libra season. So I feel like this is a good energy coming through for you. We have Pentacle, Prince, Earth, Palace. So I feel like something small that you've been working on, it might have been some sort of global enterprise or something that wants to come out to the world more. It doesn't actually have to be related to business, but it does feel like something is ready to develop and grow here with that Pentacle, Princess, Earth, Palace. And it does feel like it's, expanding out into the world. So that's very exciting. Leo, this energy, this reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wow, we have 1-3. Gosh, Leo. Wow, 1-3 Aries, Sun Aries. Wow. Okay, so that is initial success, getting some really good results coming through. So something new that you've started that may have felt like it was going a bit slow or was taking, it's really starting to bring in some abundance, starting to get it off the ground. You're starting to see some encouraging, positive results coming through. Now, this can be related to love. When the Empress comes in, Venus rules love. It also rules finance. So it could be related to money or love. It brings in a lot of those good things. And as a lot of you know, you've got 2 3s, which is manifestation. Very, very positive energy for manifestation, Leo. So yeah, fantastic energy coming through here for you. And also just getting that there's some synergy here, Leo, that something, sorry, the chooks are all going off in the background. You can probably hear them. But there's something to do with this, and this is not, even because I'm saying the names of the cards, it's not gender related, but the princess is becoming the empress. Something is really maturing and growing up and becoming the best it can be. Now, it's not gender specific. Like I said, it's just because I'm saying the cards. But yeah, there's this real synergy that's coming through with that. So yeah, or it has the potential now to become the Empress. I think you'll start seeing that, whereas you may not have seen that before. I think, something's really upset the chooks at the moment. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Leo. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, Leo. So if you know all 3 of your placements, I always say watch all of them because it really gives you a bigger picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Leo, so you will get the messages that you need to hear. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. I will talk about that a little bit more at the end of the reading. But so far, a very positive start. And Libra is a good energy for you guys because it sextiles your sun. So I feel like some of the things that you even conceived within Leo season, you're starting to see some support for now. We've got the 9 of Pentacles crossed by the 7 of Wands. 3 of Cups, beautiful celebration right underneath that Empress energy. For some of you, if this is wanting to conceive a child, it's a really great time. The Ace of Pentacles and also, beautiful. 6 of Cups in the recent past, lovely. A lot of beautiful childlike energy here, or something young and new coming in, which feels really nice. It could be a younger person, or it could just be a youthful enthusiasm. The 8 of Swords in the near future. You are presenting as the 4 of Pentacles. The 3 of Swords surrounding you. My goodness, Leo, what is going on? We'll pull another card for that. The Ace of Cups, but right underneath the healing incomes. Does that make sense? In comes the healing. The Queen of Pentacles. Wow, beautiful. Right next to that Pentacle Princess, and at the base, the Page of Wands. So I would say in general, this is a really, really great time to be starting and developing something new. There's a lot of support around this. But there's a few things here that are a bit prickly, Leo, that I feel like actually you might need some of that feminine energy around, just a caring well, not, yeah, not saying that. It's just you need a supportive energy around is what I'm trying to say here. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. I do actually want to pull a new card for this Eight of Swords here. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so, all right, we have the Nine of Pentacles here crossed by the Seven of Wands. So this is where there's independence, freedom. There's, again, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of abundance. So you've got both cards of abundance, the Empress and the Venus, and the Nine of Pentacles. But it's also a sense that the Nine of Pentacles is wanting perhaps financial freedom as well, or some more freedom coming into your life. And it feels like crossed by the Seven of Wands that you've maybe been trying to get yourself in a better position, a stronger position, but it doesn't feel necessarily like that's fully happening at this moment in time. So that's what this energy is doing. It's really looking at some things in order to give that a boost up, to be able to move it up and beyond and expand this Nine of Pentacles into something bigger. So we have crowning you the Three of Cups, which is celebration. There could be social occasions. There's the need to just go out and enjoy yourself a little bit, Leo. Shine, bask in the sun. Just enjoy some nice things, nice people. Just really go out and have some fun if that's what you want to be doing. There's also a sense that there's going to be celebrating the wins, because there's some other things here, like I said, that, it's going to be chalk and cheese, Leo, because the really, really good stuff is really good. And then there's this other stuff here on the side, which is like a little bit prickly, with that Three of Swords. And I actually want to pull another card for that as well. The Queen of Cups, yep, coming through. So, yeah, there's this sense of needing a bit of self-nurturing and self-love, I think, in order to really allow something to expand and grow. It could be quite a vulnerable and sensitive time. It's kind of got... the Pentacle Princess always reminds me of like a teenage energy. And it's also that kind of time where you're transitioning from being a child into an adult. And that's what it's something is maturing, but it's at that vulnerable stage where it needs just a little bit of care, extra care and help. And this might have been related back to when you were a teenager or any kind of teenager in your life, but it doesn't have to necessarily specifically mean teenager. It's just saying something's at that stage. So there's a lot of support around for this, but as you know, the teenager energy that's coming in here, it can be very volatile, sensitive. There can be a lot of big feelings, emotions, things around that are confusing. So it's a very sensitive time, like I said, and that it needs a little bit of care is what's coming in with this, because this is something that the universe is supporting, but it's saying you also need to support it. You need to support yourself. And if you're not feeling supported by other people, find a way to feel the love and feel some stability coming through here. So we have at the base the Ace of Swords. So this is where you are standing in your truth, were the words I was given. This is at the base, the deep down energy. This is where you know something to be true and right for you. And that's why the things that are not being true for you anymore, you're going to be getting this Three of Swords energy. You're going to know very clearly what is right and what isn't. So that's why there's a lot of clarity coming around here with this Ace of Swords. And it does help you cut ties to things, to energies, people that are kind of hurting you. So it also aligns you to your truth, to your true path. So that right at the base also means that there's new energy, new thoughts coming in. There could be a new way of doing things, a new solution, a new ideas into how to bring this growth and this maturity to this Pentacle Princess energy. And that energy that's coming through, that can be anything. It is an earth energy. So I do feel like it's connected to things like where you're living, or it can also relate to relationships, things grounding down inside a relationship. You know, is a relationship starting to mature? Is this you starting to blossom and bloom in your life? And it can also be related to something to do with career that you've put out, or work that you've put out there and it's growing. So yeah, it's a very nice time. It's something close to your heart, but it also, I love the fact the Queen of Pentacles has come out, because the exact energy that is needed to help this grow is here. So we have the Six of Cups here in the recent past, and this is an energy that, again, it's a childlike energy right underneath that Pentacle Princess. So it's a sense that your inner child, or anything to do with children, or your childhood has come up there, and it feels like something that's being developed has been connected to that. So this could be a childhood dream. It could be someone you knew from a childhood. You know, we often have these little ideas of what we want to do as a child, and then we put them to the side. It could be related to anything from your childhood. There is a nostalgia for the past here with the Six of Cups, and that often comes in when you're about to move into something bigger, into the present and the future. This energy also brings you into the present, even though it's in the past. It's like it pulled, what they're showing me is it's pulled everything from the past and brought it into the present. So it's like something has caught up, is kind of what they're saying to me. Something has caught up, and now it's like a timeline. Something that was kind of lagging behind has now caught up to the present moment, and now it's ready to be developed. So that's kind of how it's being described to me. Now, in the near future, we have the Eight of Swords. So you're really going to be looking at what limitations are around you and what is limiting you and stopping you from stepping into this new energy that's here around you with this Ace of Wands, something that is really going to erupt up this desire. What is stopping you from really stepping into that? And I think you're going to see it surrounding you. It's in your environment. So the Eight of Swords is interesting because this can be around limitation. It can be, you can see that this character has the binds around it, but it very easily, they're loosely bound, so very easily could break free. So it's kind of like, where have you not been able to see something? Where have you not been able to see that you can do this, that you can step into the new, that you do have the willpower, the energy to do this? So where is it that you can't see this new opportunity that's right in front of you and is wanting to be, you know, boom, I'm here, and there's something that you're not seeing? And it's kind of interesting because I think that you will see that you're not seeing it with this clarity here, because the Ace of Swords will pull those binds off and go, look, ta-da, here it is. And you're like, wow, okay, that's awesome. I didn't realize that was there. Oh, I didn't realize that's what I really wanted. And that's what's coming in, because now it's like, now I know that's what I want. Now I'm going to put a lot of energy into that. And there's blessings. So you are presenting as the Four of Pentacles, which is a very solid, stable energy. And it is very much like your feet are on solid ground. And so it is that you might have found a position of stability with this Four of Pentacles. And it could have been that, yeah, this is actually somewhere that it can mean two things. It can be I feel like it's good in some ways because it's kind of reached, there's been a strong enough foundation of stability in your life to be able to now bring this to fruition and to maturity. But it's also, you can't, in order to bring it to fruition and maturity, you need to let go of that sense of security and let go of holding on that too tightly with your grip, and let something open up. So creating some space. So it could be needing to spend money to make money, or letting go of an old form of income, or a job that you've stuck with, or something you've stayed with for too long simply because you needed that security at the time. And it's saying, yes, that was really good, but now it's like, what part of that are you holding on to too tightly, where you're not allowing the expansion and growth to come through? So because we're wanting to see that. So this could be income expanding and growing, increasing as well. So this is where the prickly part is, the Three of Swords crossed by the Queen of Cups. It's like something or someone has hurt you, And what I love is it's surrounded by these healing energies with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And I do feel like they've hurt your heart. And it may be that staying in this situation for too long about something, about sticking with something longer than perhaps was needed, or holding on too tightly for something, is now causing you pain. So it could be, just say you stayed in a job for too long and the contract's up. Every little thing that someone will do or say might actually start hurting and annoying you. Same thing with a relationship. This could also be related to something from the past, and it can also be related to mother. It's right next to the Queen of Cups, which represents a mothering, nurturing energy. So maybe there's been something to do with a relationship with mother, or self-nurturing, how you look after yourself, that is causing you a little bit of sadness, unhappiness, or pain. So what I love, Leo, is that right above that Three of Swords is the Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of healing around for this. And the thing with the Three of Swords is it comes up to be healed. It gets exposed to the elements so that it's like a wound that gets exposed to the elements so it can clear and heal. And it's right on top of this, underneath this Ace of Cups. So that's beautiful energy. There's healing and love coming in around that. And you are crowned by the Empress and Venus, which brings in a lot of love for something. So that's really beautiful. And then we have, as the outcome, the Queen of Pentacles, which is actually absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of divine feminine in this reading, which is a sense of going in within and really looking at caring for yourself. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is really good. I like her next to that Pentacle Princess because even though the Empress brings in this lovely inspired energy of abundance, like you can do this, it's like a real motivational speaker kind of thing. Let's make this huge. Let's expand this. Let's do this. And it's really fantastic energy. What that Pentacle Princess energy that's being developed here really needs is this Queen of Pentacles. This energy needs something of its own element to feel grounded. So it really is a sense that it needs the Queen of Pentacles brings something along, cares for it so that it becomes something steady and stable. So you can feel that there's a little bit of fear around the Four of Pentacles, letting something go. It's okay because the Queen of Pentacles is here. I don't see that there's going to be any trouble or problem because she's a very caring, dependable energy that comes in and goes, okay, we're going to look after your money. We're going to look after your health. We're going to look after your housing situation. We're going to make sure it's stable. It's good. We're going to make sure everything when you're transitioning and growing is being very supported, and there's not going to be any hidden surprises or losses or anything like that. So this Queen of Pentacles keeps you on a very steady path. It could quite literally be someone that gives you some very sound financial advice or health advice. And so it's a very supportive energy. And so ultimately we have this Page of Wands here. You've got two pages here with the Pentacle Princess is the page as well. And this is really saying that, you could be starting small with something, or it could be something very, very new, or something that you haven't even started yet, but you're thinking about it, or you're just seeing some very initial positive growth with something. And it's kind of saying, keep going, or start. Because this is a great time because there's all this supportive energy. So I do feel like there may be the reasons why you haven't done it in the past, or it feels vulnerable because there is a wound connected to it as well, perhaps, like I said, from childhood. But it is very much saying, the universe is saying that now is the time to be doing this. So you'll find the clarity and you'll find the energy to be able to step into this. I really feel like you will. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Leo, and see what's coming through. It says, I am safe and it's only change. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. And that's what we are seeing things very slowly shifting and changing and developing. And that can feel like uneasy, but it is a sense that with these really amazing supportive energies around, it's going to land well. So let's see. Let's pull And we have the sun next to Venus here. Like that is bringing happiness, expansion of love, expansion of all the good things. So we have the butterfly, beautiful. And actually, you know, Leo, I often think of this as they're actually saying it's a butterfly. Okay. So sometimes I get told it's a moth and they're very different energies. But this is that something beautiful is transforming in your life. There is a sense that, that there is a freedom associated with this, which is really nice. And it feels, again, connected to childhood or the inner child. So there's a sense of wonder, newness, connecting back to that energy. What I'm being shown is, you know how children love looking at butterflies, or they'll be fascinated by something in nature. And as adults, we kind of skip over that a lot. We're like too busy doing other stuff. There's something about this that brings you back to that joy, that wonder, which is actually really nice. It's very beautiful energy. And we also have this lovely energy coming through, the swans, the two swans that form a heart. And again, it's like a mother, it's kind of like a parent-child. I'm kind of getting mother-child, but you know, with the mothering energy, it doesn't have to be gender specific. Like men can be very nurturing as well. It's just an internal energy coming in. But there's a sense of loving a younger energy here. And whether this is a child coming in or a child in your life, or whether this is your inner child or this thing that is developing here, there's this sense of two hearts becoming one. And the swans also represent that even though things may look and feel effortless, there's a lot of work that's gone in underneath, deep down. And now's the time to kind of just waltz in and go, I'm here, and make everything look really easy. And everyone's going to be like, wow, how did Leo do that? So yeah, they're beautiful energies coming through, and it could be a very lovely partnership. There is love, a lot of love in this reading, which is really lovely, and success. So you're really being encouraged to develop something that you may be fearful about for whatever reason, or you may have started and you're got some blocks around expanding it. It's like I said, it's a very beautiful energy that's coming through, and I feel like it's going to be a very fulfilling journey. So that's it for the moment, Leo. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading, where we're going to see what else is coming in the near future with this new beginning. You know, the Page of Wands is holding this Ace of Wands and going, what am I going to do with this? So let's see what comes through once those limitations you've broken free of that. And then the Queen of Pentacles, like what is coming in the future beyond, in terms of this change, and in terms of the lovely stability and caring that the Queen of Pentacles is bringing in. What is the Empress doing with this? Because she's bringing abundance and growth. So let's have a look at where this is going and see what is coming in, and where the Pentacle Princess ends up. Does she end up being the Queen? Yes, she does. But there's also the Empress here, and also Miss Stella's here as well. Come to say hello to Leo. So there is a sense that something does mature and grow, but it can even be bigger than what you think, Leo. So let's look at all of that in the extended. We'll also let Miss Stella in, and any other intuitive messages you need to know. Plus, we'll look at career, money, love and relationships, and focus in on those three areas. So that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Leo, thank you so much for joining me. And please like, subscribe, share if you enjoyed this content, because it's a way to let YouTube know that you support the growth of the channel. Thank you so much.